These are our, so this is our, what right now we're serving, this serves as our seed starting house before we get that glass greenhouse I was talking about. So we'll start them in the southern windows and water them until they come up. And once they come up, because it's nice and warm in there, we just keep the wood stove cranking. Once they come up, we'll move them up to that greenhouse. Except for like, we're gonna have tomatoes started, and tomatoes won't move up there until it gets really warm, because last year we lost some. Because they're, yeah, you know, in the nights, if it gets anywhere near freezing, they're toast. So they usually germinate, most things are gonna germinate in about a week. So we seeded these, I think, about a week ago. And so we've been using, what we use to start them is this machine right here. Which basically, we don't use those plastic trays. This actually just creates their own little individual blocks and compresses them. And so it looks like a big block of soil, but actually that's about 260 of these little things. And they maintain that shape until they're ready for transplant. And you can kind of pop them off of these big blocks. And so it eliminates use of any of this plastic little trays. And so you just use these old milk crates. So it works really well. We can crank out these, 5 of these trays in an hour, pretty much. We have a production team going. And we mix our own topsoil from different ingredients on a tarp, and it works pretty good. We use primarily worm castings, and then local topsoil, some peat moss, and blood meal, and rock phosphates. And it works out pretty good. And then we just top dress so this makes these little holes in the top. And each one of those is you pop a seed into, and then you just dress the entire top at once with one little thing. So it's incredibly efficient compared to the little like black trays.